What's up, YouTubers? Well, sorry for my absence in the YouTube community. I've not uploaded anything new lately, but I thought I'd get back in the swing of things and bring you this 2017 Ford F150 Lariat Super Crew. So I'll be going all over the features of this truck, interior, exterior, engine-wise, and all that stuff. So for starters, we'll go ahead and show you the exterior first. The exterior color on this truck is known as Bronze Fire Metallic. It's a very nice color combo on this. This one does have the lower end halogen headlights, and I think the LED headlight upgrades were available for these trucks at a little bit higher cost. This truck rides on 20-inch wheels and Goodyear Wrangler tires. They are all-terrains. It does have running boards along the side, chrome mirror caps, and your LED turn signal strip right there. In traditional Ford fashion, you do have the keypad entry. This one does come with the FX4 off-road package, meaning it has upgraded Rancho shocks in the suspension. This model does come with the blind spot radar and the tail lights right here, and these are LED. Does have a tow package down there. These 4 small circles in the bumper are actually for the backup sensors. So anyway, I'll go ahead and show you a nice little feature with the tailgate. It does have an automatic opening tailgate by just pushing this little button on the remote twice. And it slowly but surely opens up like so. You do have a good amount of bed space back here. This one does have a full back tonneau cover. Just like that. And there's a little rubber guard to protect the vehicle from getting scratched or dinged. You also do have 2 little straps you can hook up right there to keep it locked down in place. This model unfortunately does not come with the optional tailgate step right here. It's a little step that you push and it ejects out, so you can easily gain access to your cargo by getting up in the bed that way. This does come with a reverse backup camera right there. You can also open the tailgate by that button right there. Exhaust tip. And this truck also does feature remote engine start. Just simply hit the lock button and push the remote start button twice. And there you have it. And to turn it off, just hit the button again. Also does come with a smart key entry system. Gaining entries as simple as having the key fob anywhere on your proximity. For example, having it here in my pocket. And to lock, just simply hit the little touch sensitive button on the front of the door handle. And then I'll lock your vehicle, and to unlock it, just simply put your hand behind the door handle. There's another touch sensor behind it, and it'll unlock. This does have the light Camel tan leather interior. All your power options are right over here. Your power windows, power door locks down here, and all your power mirrors up here. Automatic folding mirrors as well by just pushing this button right here. Of course, the vehicle will have to be on in order for that to work. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump inside. very nice commanding view of the road. It also does feature push button ignition with the smart key intelligence system. Just have the key fob anywhere in your proximity. Put your foot on the brake. That little indicator light on the start button will illuminate green once it's detected the fob. And then that's cue to hit the button and start the engine. Nice. The steering wheel is fully leather wrapped. The power steering on this is electrically assisted, and it's very nice and smooth. But what I do like about this over the 12th generation is that it's a lot tighter than it used to be, especially when you're driving down the road. Do you have your grip bolsters at 10 and 2 on the wheel? And as for transmission options, this vehicle being equipped with the 5-liter V8, while the 3.5-liter EcoBoost for 2017 started transitioning to the 10-speed automatic, the 2.7 EcoBoost and the 5-liter V8 still had a 6-speed automatic. It's the 6R80 transmission. It does have your traditional low gear selection and select shift manual shiftability by the plus and minus on the side of the shifter. And your numbers will show right up there in the dash. And once you put the vehicle in reverse, your backup camera does display in the navigation screen, which activates your parking sensors and also shows you your little guidance lines that adjust by turning the steering wheel. Alright, now we'll go ahead and turn the lights on. Fog lights. By the way, this does have automatic lights. Flashers. Both the front windows are fully automatic. Now I'll go ahead and show you the lights. A little exhaust clip. How it sounds. It's very quiet. Right now we're going to go back in, shut off all the lights, and now we'll go ahead and look under the hood. This F-150 is powered by the 5-liter dual overhead cam 32 valve Coyote V8. This engine's been around since 2011. And is also the same engine used in the Ford Mustang, but it's detuned a bit for this application. This motor cranks out 385 horsepower and 390 foot-pounds of torque. It's enough to propel this truck to a 0 to 60 time of 6.3 seconds with a 14.9 second quarter-mile time. Very nice. The fuel economy estimates for this truck range between 15 miles per gallon city and 22 miles per gallon highway on regular unleaded gas. Fuel tank capacity for this vehicle is, I believe, around 24 gallons. So we'll go ahead and close up the hood. Now we'll go back inside. Alright, now we're going to see how it sounds. really do like that V8 burble compared to the little turbo whine of the EcoBoost engine, in my personal opinion. Your parking brake is right down here. There's your indicator light in the dash. Just press it again to release. Alright, now again, close up the door, roll up the window and show you the interior features. This does have the upgraded My Ford Touch Sync 4, which I believe was new for mid 2016. But anyway, it's much more well equipped than the Sync 3. Alright, this is its home screen right here. You go on over to your audio right here. You do have your sources between your AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio, and your CD, and your Bluetooth connectivity. Show your channel guide right there. Your direct tune. And also do your replay and your preset stations. You can store up to 12 presets on this. You go right over here for your climate controls. Right here is for your left and right hand side. For the driver and passenger having their own temperatures, you need to push this dual to control both sides at the same time. All your different zones are right here. Your max front defrost, and then your rear defrost. You also do have automatic air conditioning. Your fan speed's right up here. You have your max AC, your normal AC, and recycler. Over here to your phone, you can go through your contacts and your phone setting right there, and Siri, change device, text message, phone keypad, and do not disturb, and recent call list. Go over to your navigation. There's what shows on screen there for your map. And for your menu, you can change your screen view and your traffic list, navigation settings, and where are you. You can punch in your destination right here. You can ask for different restaurants, your gas stations, hotels, ATMs, and much more. Your work, favorites, previous destinations, and your apps right here, and this must be. And you have your Sirius Travel Link and your Find Mobile apps. You have all your settings for your sound, clock, Bluetooth, phones, Sirius, your navigation, mobile apps, and your general settings, 911 Assist, Wi-Fi, Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto, vehicle settings, display settings, your voice control, valet mode, and your ambient lighting. You can go right back to your home screen. Also up top here shows your temperature for your climate control, your time and outside temperature. And down here you have your traditional radio controls for volume and tune, and your six different presets, and your track seek right here, and media right there. Your CD deck is right down here. Right here's for your traditional climate control. Your temperature is right there for both driver and passenger. Press this dual to control different sides. All your different zones right up here. Front defrost, recycler, max AC, and rear defrost, and turn your AC off. Right down you have your 3-stage heated and ventilated driver and passenger seats. Your fan speed down here. Little storage compartment down here. You have another one right in the center console that slides open by this little sliding door. You have 2 cup holders in the center console. Another little storage rack here. Storage inside the center console with your removable tray. Right down there, it's very nice and large. You have a little 12-volt outlet down there. You have your little coin storage right here. Also inside here you have two USB ports you can hook up to. Up here you have your 115 volt outlet to hook up household appliances, and your 12 volt outlet right there. Nice large glove box with a storage compartment up top and down below. You have two storage pockets on the door, one small one there and another large one down here. Same for the driver. Your visors up above with vanity mirror. You have your 3 home links for your garage door opener. Right here's the switch for the power sliding rear window. Sunglass storage. Your reading lamps. Interior illumination. All your radio controls are on the right of the steering wheel, and your voice activation and phone controls down here. Radio controls up here for volume and tune and track seek. Over here is for your cruise control. And right here is all the controls for your heads-up display in the center in the instrument cluster. You can show right here for your trip, fuel economy, off-road status, and you can configure my view screens. For your trip/fuel, you do have your trip 1 and trip 2. Your average fuel economy, your fuel history, and your compass. Over here you can monitor your tire pressure, your digital speedometer, engine oil life, engine hours and idle hours, your My Key status. And for towing, you can show your towing status, your towing info, trailer light status, trailer setup. Right there shows your off-road status and your power distribution. You have settings to control your blind spot for your trailer, your rear parking aid, distance calculation, and advanced settings. I've always liked to leave it on your fuel economy so you know how much you're getting. But anyway, right here you have your exterior mirror lights right there, which really helps if you're pulling a trailer. This does have a manual tilt telescoping steering wheel. A power tilt telescoping is optional on the Lariats, and it comes standard on the Platinum and Limited and even the King Ranch. Right down here is all your exterior lighting and your cargo lights down here. Right here's for the light dim for the instrument cluster. Your power pedal adjust. Three-position memory seats, full power sliding and tilting driver and passenger seats with power recline and power lumbar support. Now we're going to show you the back seat area. This is a very nice and large back seat area. I'm 6'4" in height, and this is how much room I have back here. Storage pockets on the back of the front seats, little AC vents for the back, 2 USBs back here, and another 110 volt outlet back here, 12 volt outlet up here, 2 cup holders back here. You also do have 2 more cup holders in the center console by just flipping this section out. Reading lights for the back. The bottom seat does fold up for extra cargo space. You do have a little storage tray on the back here. All right, now all said and done, let's go ahead and take y'all out for a test drive. Put my seatbelt on for safety. Accelerator on this is extremely responsive. I mean, just barely touch it and it already takes off. So now let's get y'all out on the open road. Like I said, I really love the sound of these V8s when you punch it. Definitely have a more rumble tone compared to that little burble of a V6. It definitely feels like you're driving a truck with this big V8 sound. Okay, now I'm going to get back to you as soon as this light turns green. Interstate here. These have a very nice sound when you kick in. Now, just by driving this truck, I can really tell you that this thing rides exceptionally smooth. And for being a four-wheel drive with the FX4 package, you would think it'd have a much stiffer ride to it. But no, I've actually driven 3 of these trucks. The first truck I drove was that 2015 F150, the white one that was featured in the GoPro test drive, which I did have plans to make an in-depth video of that, but unfortunately, thanks to Hurricane Harvey, water leaked in the sunroof or leaked through the sunroof and got up into the dash and damaged the electronics. So the insurance company considered it submerged. So now this truck is on our hands, and it rides about the same as the 2015. The only thing you get differently is just a little bit different style interior and a different exterior color, and that's about it. All it is just 2 years newer, but nothing really about this has changed compared to the 2015, other than the Sync 4 My Ford Touch compared to the Sync 3 in the 2015. I have not driven the model with the 3.5 EcoBoost or the 2.7 EcoBoost, so I really don't have anything to compare in sound quality and acceleration and all that. But this 5-liter V8 does have some get up and go, and definitely, in my opinion, a much nicer, deeper tone than both EcoBoosts. Oh, there's a nice looking Platinum right up there, nice and black. It does have the EcoBoost, as you can see by that little badge on the door right there. Let that Subaru pass us. I haven't driven one of those trucks, but as you can see, that it's obviously a Platinum, so it's got the 3.5 EcoBoosts. Only the Lariats and the XLTs and the base XLs can come with a 2.7. The 3.5s are great, and it was actually the first EcoBoost, but the 2.7 definitely gets much better fuel economy than the V8 and the 3.5 put together. Well, the numbers for the 3.5 EcoBoost for 2017 and definitely the numbers for the newer 2018 2.7s and 5.0s are actually very impressive compared to this 2017. So back on this truck a little bit, when the F150 made its debut for the 2015 year in the 13th generation, they were all riding on an aluminum chassis, meaning they were much lighter weight than compared to their competitors, which gave them about a 1 to 2 mile per gallon increase in fuel economy compared to the 12th gen. And as far as ride quality goes, this is much nicer riding than that 2011 F150 King Ranch that I drove some time ago, which obviously was the 12th generation. And that one also did have the 5-liter V8 and the same 6-speed automatic as this. But this one rides definitely smoother than that truck. And I can tell you, I myself have always been a big guy for Chevys. No offense to you Ford guys, but you guys have, but Ford's, in my opinion, I'm a Chevy guy saying this out loud, I love how stylish the F-150s are compared to any Chevy or GMC. And I will admit, this rides much smoother than my 2006 Chevy Silverado 1500 does, but that's probably due to the fact that this truck is 11 years newer than that. And since this truck, for me, has become a loaner since my truck is being repaired, I've got to spend about a week getting to appreciate this truck, which is really starting to get me to appreciate Ford a little bit more. I really do like the convenience of all your radio controls and the voice activation. Alright, just for fun, I decided to switch it into the manual mode to see how it's like driving. So here we go. Very nice to have, especially when you're pulling a trailer and you want to control the transmission of the truck like you would a manual. It's nice that you have the select shift feature. Well, fortunately, the test drive of this 2017 F-150 has almost come to an end. Just about to pull up to my driveway. Well, first there's my truck right there, my 06 Chevy Silverado 1500, and the first thing I'm going to do is move that thing out of the way. Having these guidance lines on the backup camera definitely helps in situations like this when you want to get evenly parked inside your tiny driveway. All right. All right, now we'll go ahead and shut it down. Well guys, that was the review and test drive of the 2017 Ford F-150 Lariat. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.